When it comes to big new models for Hyundai, it doesn't come any bigger than this. Literally. It's the new Santa Fe, the South Korean brand's 7-seat SUV that has grown in size to become even more family friendly. So we've come here to Hyundai's hometown to find out what it's like.
In a push to make the Santa Fe a more premium and polished SUV for families and more discerning buyers, the new model has been completely redesigned. The brand is growing in confidence as sales increase around the world, enough to inspire the designers to push the boundaries. Instead of a consistent family look across every model, Hyundai is trying to give individual models a more unique style. And that's clear with this new Santa Fe. However, there is a new SUV family appearance, and there are some similarities with the Kona and Nexo SUVs, most notably the thin lights at the top of the bonnet and the brand's signature cascading grille.
There's a new design inside too. While there's still certainly a family resemblance, this new Santa Fe does look and feel a bit more premium than before. There's some really nice touches, particularly around the trim elements, that really lift the overall ambience of the cabin. But this new Santa Fe is bigger too. It's longer and it's got a longer wheelbase, so there's more cabin space, particularly in the second and third row. Although to be fair, those back seats are still, strictly speaking, probably more of a kid-only proposition.
While Hyundai Australia is expected to offer a 2.4 litre four-cylinder petrol engine, the bulk of sales are expected to go to the Santa Fe powered by the 2.2 litre four-cylinder turbo diesel engine. It'll be mated to a new 8-speed automatic transmission and an updated four-wheel drive system.
Unfortunately for us though, that engine wasn't available, so we've got a 2-litre diesel instead. So while it's not entirely representative of what we're going to get in Australia, it does at least give us a taste of what to expect. And the same is true for how it will rides and handles, because like all local Hyundais, Hyundai Australia will do its own ride and handling program to tailor the suspension and the steering to our local conditions. But having said all that, this drive has given us a chance to experience, the fundamentals of what this new Santa Fe is like. And these early signs are promising. And I'm going to say fundamentally, the basic underpinnings of this car feel really solid. Even in this Korean spec, which is generally softer than what we'll have in Australia, it's still got pretty good body control. The steering feels nice and quite accurate and responsive for an SUV. The suspension is actually soft. It does actually absorb the bumps really well, which is a nice thing. And hopefully Hyundai Australia will retain some of that, because ultimately what you want in a car like this is compliance. You want a comfy ride.
Final pricing and specifications haven't been announced yet, but Hyundai Australia is likely to stick with the same 3-model range: Active, Elite and Highlander, albeit with a slight price increase across the board to offset the bigger vehicle and extra equipment. The new Santa Fe will get extra safety equipment, including autonomous emergency braking when reversing, and it will lock the doors if it detects oncoming car or cyclist that could make it dangerous to exit the vehicle. So while our Korean test drive isn't fully representative of what we can expect when the Santa Fe arrives in Australia mid-year, it has been enough to give us the impression that Hyundai has made some key improvements that could make this new model a big deal in the highly competitive 7-seat SUV fight.